Okay guys, here's another one of those products of Amazon Prime deals. I should stay away from them. I spend too much money. Anyway, they had this on promo here the last day or so. And the boss said she wanted one. And so, you know, the dedicated husband that we are, how to put this SH together. The Tushy Classic. This thing was on for $49.99. I went ahead and got me some crescent wrenches, but look down here. They send you this little plastic connection, basically, that you insert between your flex line and your toilet, and then it gives you an offshoot connection, so you come over here and connect this. And I use my little crescent wrench to tighten it up. I probably will tuck this down and redo it a little bit. Now you take your toilet seat off. This is an interesting part. Most of these toilet seats, as you know, comes with these old plastic screws and stuff. Well, in the last Amazon deal a year or so ago, I actually bought replacements for these. I got tired of that shifting toilet seat, so I had to do something a little bit different this year. But notice that on this little Tushy product, it actually sits down there. You got some little rubber washers that you lay in. Then you set your Tushy down and you can adjust these little pivot points to line up. And then you just re-screw. Well, they assume you're going to use your existing hardware. And most of you either have a plastic screw, and that's hence the reason I replaced these. I got tired of that plastic screw loosening and then the seat pivoting back and forth. So I bought some rubber inserts that Amazon sells that tighten these down more securely. Well, when I put her Tushy on here, what I had to do was, since it originally used an M6 screw, and this was the original M6 that fed in there and screwed into that bottom piece, they weren't long enough, and I suspect that may be a problem you experience. So I had to actually run to Lowe's and get a new M6, but longer. Now, another thing I found, well, let me see if I can get here and give you a picture. You can see underneath here, if I can get a picture. Mine's different, because I got a rubber piece down there. That screw will thread straight through, you know, but it makes for a more secure connection. Now, one thing I noticed about this is they tell you to leave it so that your nozzle can pivot. Well, look here, I can't really pivot my nozzle. I can only go that far, and that's not really moving it at all. Problem being is that if you push this piece forward so that you can pivot that nozzle, well, this is so thick, it raises your seat and leaves your seat in an upward position. So I had to push it, as far back as I could to get the seat to sort of lay down. And that's what I've done now. Because, I mean, you're having to mount your toilet seat on top of this piece. So I pushed it pretty much all the way back in order to get the seat to pretty much close down. You can see it's still not 100%. And to get it 100%, I'd have to go all the way back. Well, when you do, you defeat the purpose of being able to adjust that nozzle. That's my only concern. Now, yeah, I did test this thing, man. I'll tell you what, if you've never tried anything like it, it's an exhilarating experience, to say the least. Yeah, and they got the bum wash and the nozzle wash. And boy, let me tell you, it'll sure put the water on you. So they tell you to start out slow, but you might get to where you like it so much you'll want to go max. So, but anyway, I've got it installed now. And if you hurry, maybe you can find an Amazon special on this thing or something similar. This thing was $49.99, so I think the wife will be happy. Happy wife, happy life. Hope you enjoy.